Hey everybody, how's it going? It is Annette the Peacemaker, and I am live right now on my own profile on Facebook, and also on Facebook at the Yang Gang Report Live, as well as my YouTube channel called Annette the Peacemaker. So there's all the places that you can find me. And tonight I'm trying something new. It's a new year, and the Yang Gang Report team has kind of like, we're not really like cohesive at this time, so we're all just kind of doing our own thing and whatever. So this is me doing my own thing. The Yang Gang Report hasn't really been overly active recently. I mean, I try to share stuff quite a bit. I'm putting my headphones on, sorry. I've been trying to share articles, and I share Yang Speaks and stuff like that, but our focuses have changed. Mine is still the same, though. I am still here to talk about Yang in the news. I still look at Andrew Yang's news every day. I have been every day since forever. It seems like forever now, you know. But yeah, so anyway, so let's just get on with it. So this is kind of my routine. I come in the mornings, and first thing in the morning, I look at my own Facebook, you know, and you don't have to go very far to find some sort of Yang related news. Give me just a minute. Here we go. We'll see this on Twitter when we go over there. But so Mike Garoni, he's my Yang Gang buddy from the Tucson Yang Gang. So Yang says, I remember people not believing in universal basic income like it was earlier this year. LOL. Well, this is more like my personal stuff, but let's go over to, look at, so, oh my gosh. Okay, so I just saw this on Quintus Jets. Okay, we're going to look at Quintus in just a minute. So I guess Nancy Pelosi's house was vandalized with a pig's head. Do you guys see that right there? OMG. Yeah, I just saw it on Quintus. So hold on, let me look that up. Our buddy Quintus Jet is brilliant, and he always has good stuff going on his timeline. I just saw, it was like a really scary picture of Nancy. Oh, where was it? Oh, come on. Oh, shoot. Now I'm not going to be able to find it. Of course not. All right, well, Quintus is a reliable sharer of news, so I can't find the picture. All right, well, never mind. We're just going to skip over that. So we can look at the Yang Gang Report, actually. So if you guys have not followed the Yang Gang Report, this is what it looks like. I encourage you to go follow this page. I share Yang news almost every day. Sometimes I take little breaks, but yeah, we've got all of our past videos. If you ever want to look for someone specific, here we are. These are some of our more recent ones, and then there's all these, like, if you go past our own, these are all of our past videos, but there's like some regular news videos and stuff in here from the past too. So this is kind of our archive of videos. I would assume everybody should be able to look at those. And yeah. So anyway, I come and check Yang Gang Report. I just shared this video, this old video from a year ago, yesterday for New Year's. We could watch this. Let's watch this. Why not? It's only a couple minutes. It's kind of fun. This is back when people were writing songs about Andrew Yang, and how awesome is that? My hat's crooked. So that's cool. I love that. We're going to cruise. I see Rakeem here. Hold on. Rakeem has suggested a YouTube channel, Savvy Progress. And first we're going to look at Twitter, and then we'll go over to YouTube and check that out, okay? So now I'm going to go up here to Twitter, and oops. We're going to look up Andrew Yang right there at the top of the list, right where he belongs. So this is what I do every day, you guys. I come and I go straight to Andrew Yang's Twitter page, and then I check to see how many followers he has. And I have this little, just this cheap little notepad. It was like 29 cents. And this is my highly scientific method of collecting data for Yang's new Twitter followers. This starts at April 2020. So, and I have a whole other one that I have tucked away here from before this. So anyway, I go and I check out his number of followers, and then I do the math and track how many new followers he got. So I did not do the end of the year math yet, but as of the 30th, he had gotten 36,239 new followers in the month of December. So I still have like a couple days I have to add up. But yeah. So I do that. And I think that I think he'll reach 2 million followers maybe by like the end of January or February. I think once he officially announces his run for mayor, he'll have a really big surge of new followers. A big surge is like 25,000 in like overnight or in 24 hours. On average, he gets like 1 or 2,000, about 1,000 or 2 a day, like on just like a regular day. And then he gets sometimes like if he's on CNN or if he's on some sort of mainstream television, then he'll get a surge of maybe like 10,000 or something sometimes, like at the debates and whatnots. So, all right, so let's see what he's talking about. He's looking forward to Bradley Whitford and Jordan Peele's conversation tomorrow about politics, horror, and Georgia. So Bradley Whitford is, I believe, the actor from The West Wing. And I might as well go ahead and follow him, because I'm pretty sure that's who that is. And then Jordan Peele is, of course, from Key and Peele. And I'm already following him because he is amazing. So they're still working hard down in Georgia to get the vote out. And I'm excited to see that. So whenever they say they're talking about something tomorrow, I'm coming looking for it tomorrow. This Reverend Raphael Warnock, he sounds really great. Let's see what this little ad is. Hold on. Oh, you guys, that was beautiful. Like, I'm legit crying right now. I'm not even going to lie. Okay, we got to. So when you go to Twitter, make sure you retweet everything because we got to spread the word. Wow, that was really emotional. That was beautiful. The other day ago, one of our Yang Gang brothers named Juanito passed away. And I didn't know him in real life. Like, now I'm getting super emotional. I can't even believe it. I wish I had a Kleenex. Anyway, Juanito passed away, and I sat here at Twitter for a good portion of the day, and everybody was sharing pictures of him and videos of him and stuff. And like, I was just so moved by the unity and the support within the Yang Gang, you know? Like, it's just, I've just never experienced anything like it. So I've never cried at a political ad before in my life until I found Yang and the Yang Gang and whatnot. Like, geez, it's crazy. Okay. All right. So Happy New Year from who's that from? I don't know. We're just going to cruise fast. Okay. Now this is cool. I was looking at this one, the comments on this one earlier. Are pandemic relief checks making UBI inevitable? You know, this is really good for people that don't get on Twitter. So you can see what's going on Twitter without having to create an account and stuff, because it is sort of different than Facebook. I generally use my Twitter like 95% for political stuff. Are pandemic relief checks making UBI inevitable? I'm sure we all are thinking yes. Okay, this was on December 31st. Major crises can affect rapid changes in public opinion that would have required years or even decades to develop. Among the permanent opinion shifts of the COVID-19 pandemic, I expect to see a new and perhaps even bipartisan move towards universal basic income, UBI, or something like it, an evolution influenced by Americans' experience with pandemic relief checks, both the fact of them and the drawn-out political fights surrounding their passage. UBI is exactly what it sounds like, a government income program which is not tied to recipients' employment, like unemployment insurance, age, like Social Security, income, like TANF, medical care, like Medicare or Medicaid, or food purchases, like SNAP. It's simply a monthly cash stipend that goes to everyone. The stipend could be big enough to cover all basic expenses. This is called a full UBI, or it could merely supplement other income. Former Democratic presidential candidate Andrew Yang's proposal of $1,000 per month freedom dividend is an example of this sort of partial UBI. Yay! Yang in the news. A year ago, when Yang was promoting his dividend, he was a clear outlier in mainstream politics. Maybe not entirely outside the Overton window, but perched precariously on the sill. Surveys in 2017 and 2019 showed a consistent minority of 43% were supportive of the idea. This year, the polling picture is revealingly messy. An August poll by Pew Research Center showed 45% for UBI, statistically identical to the prior year's 43%. But Pew asked about $1,000 per month for all adult citizens, whether or not they work. A phrasing I'm guessed raised concerns about the mass UBI-induced indolence. A Hill-Harris X poll published the same month described UBI as a way to help Americans whose jobs are threatened by automation. With that framing, 55% were in favor of UBI. When UBI is linked to COVID-19, support moves even higher. A Data for Progress survey in April found 66% of Americans, including 52% of Republicans, were supportive of $1,000 monthly payment for the duration of the pandemic. Senate Republicans' handling of this second round of relief checks is another bellwether here. Majority Leader Mitch McConnell is determined to retain control of the Senate, which requires winning at least one of the two runoff elections in Georgia. Both are tight races with GOP incumbents, and both of those incumbents, undoubtedly informed by swing voters' opinions on this issue, endorsed President Trump's proposal of increasing the checks from $600 to $2,000 per person. McConnell blocked that bill, and McConnell blocked the direct vote, but indicated he'd pass the raise as part of a package with other elements Senate Democrats oppose. However this shakes out, one thing remains true. Supporting a nearly universal stipend with value well into full UBI territory has become an acceptable Republican opinion. Let's see how much. Oh, just a few more paragraphs. Okay. It could move from acceptable to downright popular in years to come. For one thing, fiscal conservatism, or at least its pretense, is no longer Republican orthodoxy post-Trump. Trump himself is the loudest proponent of these $2,000 checks, which is wild, and he has made new space for populist economic views, and UBI is certainly populist in the GOP. But even for those fiscal conservatives still present in the Republican Party, as well as conservatives and libertarians more broadly, a future of rising support for UBI is plausible. There are already resources for it in this economic tradition. Economist Milton Friedman supported a negative income tax, which is similar to UBI but scaled to income income. For example, if we set an individual adult income floor of $30,000 per year, those making $20,000 would receive a $10,000 stipend. Those making $30,000 or more would receive nothing, and a progressive taxation would apply only to income in surplus of that initial $30,000. Charles Murray of the American Enterprise Institute has argued for, okay, wait, I got to stop here. So I recently watched the Milton Friedman interview. It's in black and white, but he really breaks it down and really explains it. And that can be found on YouTube. I forget who the host was. Gosh dang it. But anyway, just look for Milton Friedman interviews on YouTube, and he can break that down, and he does a really good job, because it's his idea, of course. Okay, libertarian, da 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 da. Well, okay, so that's the end of it. So that's interesting. Happy New Year from Humanity Forward. Okay, so if you're new to this show, if you're not Yang Gang already, so after Yang dropped out of his presidential campaign, he almost immediately started a new nonprofit called Humanity Forward, and they have been actively giving out small, like, micro grants to people in need during the pandemic. It started out with like help for restaurant workers, because everybody, like all the restaurants just shut down, and so it started out like that, but now it's just expanded, and you can go to Humanity Forward. Wait, here it is, movehumanityforward.com, and okay, so let's see. You can donate to this cause up here. You can, okay, so you can sign up and sign in and everything. You can get emails from them. And they're a 501c4 nonprofit. So it's not like corporate money or anything like that. Cash relief is wildly popular with both parties. 88% of Americans support it. It's the right thing to do. We all know that. Nobody deserves to go hungry. Nobody deserves to lose their home. Nobody deserves to suffer like we suffer today. We have the momentum. We just need you. Join our coalition. So you can join the movement. You can volunteer. You can see what sort of activities are going on. You can check out the calendar. We have a Humanity Forward in Arizona here. And then somewhere, okay, so there's more donations. There should be, I didn't see where to apply. That's what I'm looking for. So it looks like there's a bunch of news things. Oh, wait, I see it. Cash relief. I was looking for the word apply. Sorry, y'all. If we ask you to stay home, we should pay you so you can. Yes, amen. In the press, you guys, I'm sorry, I'm a little impatient. I just want to find so after you read all this, it's going to be at the bottom, right? Okay, well, this is an research. Maybe contact us. Well, I know there's got to be a place for you to apply for cash relief because I have done so, and they did give me cash relief. It was great. All right, well, that's all right. You guys get it. So there's Humanity Forward. So if you guys are on Twitter at all, they only have 65.3 thousand followers. That is not very many. That is somewhat abysmal. So all Yang Gang on Twitter, go follow Humanity Forward right now. Okay. So Evelyn, here we hear from Evelyn. 2020 revealed just how vulnerable we are. I pray we learn and be stronger for it. Wishing you health, resilience, and love in 2021. All right, that's enough of that. Then we can go over to YouTube. And I make sure I always type in his name so the algorithms recognize that I'm doing that. And then I filter to today because I've seen almost everything already, so I just want the freshest stuff. Okay, so Paget and Steve, you guys, there's a new documentary, Yang Gang documentary called Calvary, and I am imagining that that's what this is going to be talking about. I just started watching it earlier today. Okay, so you can find that on Paget Kagi's channel. Paget is a huge Yang Gang content creator. I watch her all the time. Let's see what Tom from Nerds for Humanity is talking about. Oh, I have to look up Savvy Progress. I'll do that after this one, Rakeem, if you're still here. All right, I have to tell you. So I follow Josh NPV on Twitter, and one time he snapped at me because I said something like against Biden. It took me a really long time to get on the Biden train, y'all. So, but so he kind of got a little snappy with me, and then I was like, Jesus, man, like I can't even have an opinion. Everybody just like lays on me. It's terrible. And then he ended up sending me like the most genuine, heartfelt apology. And it was very sweet. And I don't know that I've ever seen his face before. So this is kind of fun. But anyway, Nerds for Humanity is a really great channel. Everyone needs to go follow that. Tom has really great interviews all the time. Let's go back. Oh, Can you dig it? Problem solver politics. Okay. So if you don't know about these guys, they are, Cardin is a conservative and Cody is more of a kind of progressive liberal. And they kind of banter back and forth with each other, and it gets pretty interesting sometimes. But they both are fans of Andrew Yang. They both support Yang. So they're coming from different perspectives. And I'm just going to skip. Who cares about the Georgia Senate race anyways? Andrew Yang starts NYC mayor campaign. So that's also big news, is Yang running for mayor in New York. If you haven't heard, I'm too impatient. Let's see. That looks like it might. Oh, wait, one more. Oh, yes, grassroots Yang Gang. Why did Andrew Yang boldly predict the rise of a third party? Let's watch this. This is a little shorter. Y'all know you're not going to make fun of my cat music. I play my cat's music at night when I leave them alone in the house. This is true. Sorry about the interruption. Sometimes we live in the rural community and our internet sucks sometimes. I think it does. Right. I really like their background music. The background opera music is really nice. Nice. All right. Uh, so these guys are awesome. They traveled all around the country following Yang. Check them out, Grassroots Yang Gang. All right, and then here is our good brother. Uh, okay, so this is Boyce right here from Mindful Skeptics, Boyce Littlefield. And then this is Ching Jewel, and this is from 4 hours ago. So we can maybe watch just like a couple minutes of this, just to give you a feel. But yep, so I'm subscribed to Jewel Media. She has also made a Yang Gang documentary, and she is I think she's a filmmaker. Yes, filmmaker. All right, well, that didn't want to load very well. And then the Andrew Yang Smokers Club. This is very short. Let's watch this. I don't think I've heard of this channel. Heck yeah, everybody go subscribe. They only have 87 subscribers. That's more than I have, but I believe that might be Dusty Rhodes from way back in the day. If I don't know, it's been a long time. If anybody's watching that knows better, let me know. He's so cute. Look at him. That was one of my favorites. I thought he was so adorable. Yep. Well, that was great. It looks like that is about it. So then I would just go back and like I might sit through this whole hour long video here. And then I share all these long videos on the Yang Gang report and stuff. So anyway, so that's about it, I guess. I guess we could always just look up Google real quick, but I think we saw already. Let's just look up Andrew Yang in the regular news. Again, for the algorithms. Okay, one day ago. So he was in Newsweek. That's really big. Oh my gosh. Here, look at this. TMZ. Andrew Yang's anti-circumcision stance. Like, okay. So they're just like, I feel like they're really desperate to dig up some stuff that's really not that horrible. I mean, circumcision is like mutilation of your child, and I didn't know. I circumcised, whatever. All right, so if you don't recall, against the practice of routine infant circumcision. He later clarified it's not a hard stance. He just believes it should be a choice left up to the parents. But now he's having to explain himself all over again. If it's not like what pizza he's eating. It's this, like, he's allowed to have an opinion. Here's may not be helpful in a Democratic primary in New York City, where obviously there's a very large Jewish population. He believes in religious freedom. Yeah, like it's still like your choice. He's not trying to like outlaw them or anything, for crying out loud. Well, that's lame. Curbed magazine. New Year's resolutions at New York Daily News. Andrew Yang takes on Big Apple politics 2 days ago. You guys, this is a lot. He's in the news a lot. Oh, and then here it is about the bris again. I mean, you guys, do whatever you want to do. Nobody needs to be that worked up about it. The Biden administration was talking to Humanity Forward and Yang about about UBI. So, I mean, I know that Kamala Harris was for a $2,000 UBI-like program for the pandemic, you know, so she was supportive of that. She was starting to come around. I mean, it'd be really great if she came around like right now, but and started talking out loud. Oh, yes. Okay, so 2 weeks, I was just going to say about 2 weeks ago, Andrew Yang raises eyebrows with a call for proof of vaccination barcodes. All right, so all he said was like, look, if we want to like do things like go to baseball games or concerts or whatever, we might just want to have like or like to get on an airplane or something like that, you know, you might have to show your proof of vaccinations. And this already exists, you know, you can already show, like he was just talking about making that more convenient. So like when you have to enroll your kids in school, you could just, he just used the wrong word and everybody took barcode like he wanted to tattoo it on everybody's forehead and or on their arm or whatever. And then there were like all sorts of Nazi references and Holocaust references. It was just like so ridiculously out of hand. You guys, come on. It's just like step into the new millennium, people. We do everything on our phones. Our phones hold our entire lives. Our phones, if they want to track you, they are already tracking you with that tiny computer that you hold in your hand all day long, just like I do. So, I mean, shoot. All right, so, and then a week ago. So anyway, that's it. That is Yang in the news. If anybody has any questions or comments or anything, let me know. Stop. Okay. And then, so in the future, I mean, this kind of was fun. I don't know how many people watched, but this could be fun. I think I might try it again in the next day or so. And then I can also open up the link to people can join me and we can talk about Yang in the news together. That could be fun. So anyway, thanks for hanging out. I see 2 people hanging out right now and thank you for sticking it out. I love you. Oh, okay. So here's where to find me. Hold on a minute. Okay. So on Facebook, I'm Annette Anderson. At Twitter, I'm at Yang Mentum. On YouTube, I'm Annette the Peacemaker. My email, which I hardly ever check, but it's yanggangforlife@gmail.com. And I need to add in there that my Cash App, if anybody would like to donate, because it costs money for me to do these podcasts. So if anybody would like to donate to my cause and help a sister out that way, my Cash App is $. I'm going to add that to my banner. I just forgot to do it before I started. It's $ Yang Gang for Life, with the word "for" spelled out. And then you can also just shoot me money. I use the Messenger cash transfer as well. So anyway, have a great night, y'all. Thank you very much. Have a happy new year. Let's look forward to let's just create the world that we want to live in. Okay, so practice humanity first. Be humble. Everything's going to be all right. All right, let's stick together. All right, peace out, y'all. Yang Gang love.